Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. We're back building with Eddie Stobart and we've got issue number 102, which is very exciting because that was the issue that was missing. And in this issue we're going to be doing the inner front trailer wheel. And if we're really naughty, we could pinch that to put on the one. Remember that we had a wheel like that and we had to put one of them into it to attach it to the chassis. If we're really naughty, we could pinch that for the other one that we need, because one of them is missing, I recall. And then we're going to obviously put it all in the water and then marry it up with the wheel that we did from 101, which is here, and then we should have something looking very similar to that. Now I believe we've already done issue 101. Issue 103 will be on hold because I've already got the parts, but it's something to do with the cab, and obviously the cab has got problems at the moment until I can get that issue 74 replaced. I have put the request into the newsagent, so hopefully it won't be long before we get that. Okie doke, so let's get into what we need to do. First things first, we have our little baby mat. We have our wheel parts. We've got this part here, this is metal, and then we've got this section here which is plastic. And what we need to do is obviously get our, it's been a while so I haven't got the screwdriver I'd normally use, so we're going to have to use this one. We've got our oil dispenser thing here which still has a hell of a lot of oil in it. Like, this is going to last me ages, so I'm going to get some of that. Ooh, yeah. And then we're going to get ourselves the DD03 screws. These seem to be the most famous screw in this build. We use them quite a lot. So, by the way, what we will do just before we start that is obviously we need to put the tyre submerged into the water like so. And then while we're doing that, we can focus on this part. I'll give it a little bit longer as well in that part. We've got drills here. I don't know how they got there. They want to be part of the show. But what we're going to do, as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's going to marry up with 5, 6, 7, 8. Go and shut the front gate. So oh, it's great to be back filming on this. Obviously I took a massive break and now we're back building. So yeah, oh, this is lovely to work with, the screwdriver. I think it came with the Enterprise build. And what excitement for Fan Home that they've bring out the ET. Will short circuit come up though? I'm very confident and I'm going to say that it will happen. Not very often do I get things, not very often do I get predictions wrong. I predicted the Titanic would come out again, and it did. I predicted the 007 would come out again, and it did. So I'm pretty damn sure that short circuit is not far behind DT. If I guess right, then I win the lottery. Oh, this is lovely. I love this screwdriver. It's really lovely to work with. And the screws are just cutting through that metal lovely. So just give that another bit of a turn. So yeah. But that's the thing with Partworks, like you'll always finish one and then you think, oh lovely, that's all done, no more spending out £10 every week, and then another one comes along and you're like, here we go again for another 2 years. But ET, I can assure you now that I will be doing that. I've already subscribed to that. Shipping starts in December, I believe. Okay, so that's that part done. Righty ho. Now this is the bit that I don't like, because as I said, I like the tyres that you just push into it. These ones have to give it a bit of muscle power. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use my t-shirt here, unfortunately. So we'll just get that. Ooh. A little bit on the hot side. I'm gonna get my pliers into that, I reckon. Shouldn't really put pliers in water, but I oh, right, quick, Kimble Savvy, quick. We'll get all that around there and work really quick on this part. So yeah, got lots of play in that. Oh, that's brilliant. So we'll just put that into there. Oh my god, that has got to be the most quick. Wow. Okay, that must have been the most quickest wheel I've ever done. I think what it is as well is obviously last time we sort of rushed it a bit. We didn't really give the tyre long enough, and as you can see, that's got in there lovely. It doesn't really need to. I always push it away slightly from that rim, but as you can see, that's gone in there absolutely beautifully. So wow, okay, cool. So then what we're going to do next is, this is where we marry up the two wheels, and we'll just give that a couple of minutes to cool down. But what I'm intrigued of is we've still got this wheel, so I'm assuming that is the wheel that was waiting for one of these before we could attach it to the chassis, because if you remember, we had a wheel that we couldn't put on because this was missing in action. I have tried to find it and I still can't find it, but I will not give up looking for it. So I'm in debate whether we should pinch that for that and get that on, or whether we save this to get this wheel on. Let me know in the comments. Do you want me to, so A, do you want me to A, pinch it for the other wheel and put that on, or B, keep it for this wheel and keep all these parts in one place? Because we've also got this section here, so it's got to be here. It's just I've put things down and can never find things. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to marry these up. And yeah, these are the ones that were quite a oh, hang on a minute, what's happened here? I don't know why, but I'm getting the vibe that it's not going right. Oh, there we go. Do you know what really put me off then? Is because I could see like a gap. So I could see it going like that, and I thought, hang on a minute, but it is right. So just needed a bit more, you know, together. Okay, so we're going to get our oil again. Put that there for the minute, and we'll get a bit of oil into that. As you can see, you only need a little smidge, and then put that into there. It's a really lovely issue, this one. Doesn't really take an awful lot. So yeah, I think next time, I dare say there's probably going to be another few wheels. I don't know how many wheels we've done at the moment. I've lost track. But I think what we'll do next time, because I really struggled to get that last wheel on, and this one went a breeze. So I think what the issue is that we're not leaving long enough in the water for it to come out. So we'll do that again like this one. If we leave it a little bit longer, you see it went on fine. So that's 2. Whoops, a bit of tight wheel there. And then where's my screw? Yeah, DD03, you'll always get a screw in each build that is the most used screw, and in this case I reckon it's a DD03. And yeah, I've recently took some more lubricant oil that I found from Red Bull when I used to do the Red Bull racing car, and I did that off camera, and my granddad has that. And I found like a little tube of oil, so I've took that over to my relative so that we can use that for Robocop, because Robocop gets filmed over there. He sits in his little storage unit, because I haven't got space for all these builds at mine, so I have to store some elsewhere. But there we go, so that is that. So really lovely chunky wheel now. We'll just give it, you know what I'm like, I like it nice and tight. I really found that quite quick to do. We speeded through that. And of course that's the outside, and then you'll have like a hubcap on there, and then obviously on this side we've got 1, 2 and 3, and yeah, that's all ready to go onto the chassis. Now what we've also got here is we've now got to do the next bit, which is this little section, and it's like a sandwich, it's like a birthday cake. So we put the tyre on, then we put another bit on, then we put another bit on. And what we've got here is this part here, which is apparently the wheel coupling part. So this has got 3 holes. You want it so that these holes are covering it. Very cool design, because what they do, they've done it like that so that you can cover the screw holes. So these are going to marry up with these holes. But yeah, I think that's a really good design that they've done there. I'm gonna have to bring the oil back. I thought we was finished. Really happy with this issue. I love doing wheels when they go right. But to get 102, I mean, how many weeks has it been? But yeah, they've had the request for, I think, it must have been at least a few months, isn't it? But to finally get that issue. And do you know what the issue was? The actual issue was at the bottom of the pile all along. So when I said, could I back order it? They said, yeah. And then apparently it was already ordered, but it went into the bottom of the pile, which is why it took so long to come in. And I said, can you double check? And she was like, it's not there. And it was the whole time. So, yes, naughty, naughty. Okay, lovely. It's gone in there, absolutely perfect. I know there's a little bit of oil around the tyres here, but you know, it's going to be put against the chassis, so I'm not entirely fussed about that, to be fair with you. So let's do this one here. So that's 1, 2 and 3. And as I said, there's really no need for this to come off. There's no reason why you need to take all this apart. And then all we now need to do is just get this little part here really, really good. It does have a key notch, but as you can see, there's no key notch in there, but it's because it sits on that spindly thing that's on the chassis. So that will just go into there like so, and we'll keep that there tidy. And this one's looking very sorry for itself because it needs one of them. And I do believe it needs that round thing as well that we've just put in there. And I found that the other day, so I know where that is. Just give me 2 minutes. See, this is what I found the other day. I've got another one of them. I'm not sure where that goes because that's got points rather than screws. I've got another one of these, and I've got another one of them. So I don't know where these go because I've got 3 of them. So if someone can point that out, that would be really helpful for me because obviously I have no idea what issue this is in reference to. But they're staying on my desk here and they're not going to go missing again. So they're going to stay there along with the little mudguard here, and it will stay there until it's done. But can you imagine it, like that's going to go, I reckon, something like that. But how chunky does that look against it? It's so cool. I do like to have a play with it every now and then. I try to avoid it because you don't really want to like spoil it until you get to that part, but I couldn't resist. It fits in there so well. But and in one of the issues they've provided like these little short cables, so I wonder if that's an extension for the back of the wires, because someone said on here that the wires have been made too small or something. But anyway, that's that. We've got a wheel that's been issue 102 from Build the Eddie Stobart, and it's not going to be long now until this build comes to an end. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified of future uploaded videos. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel, and always tap that notification bell so you can be notified as and when a video goes up on the channel. Until next time, have a lovely evening, take care, bye bye.